Have you ever debated about getting a pet for your house or debated what type of pet to get? I know me and my family did for a while, and then we ended up with dogs, and it has been the most amazing thing ever. And I'm going to be persuading you and explaining to you why you should get a dog and not a cat as a pet. First of all, dogs are a lot more loving, playful, and way less aggressive than cats are. Dogs are a lot more loving because they're always wanting to snuggle with you, with their owner, whereas cats mostly isolate themselves from anybody and also other animals. And as a sign of their dog's affections to humans, they always greet people and showing them affection by wagging their tails or even giving them kisses by licking them. And when a cat sees somebody, they really have no desire to meet the person or go up to them. And also dogs, even when dogs see other dogs, they always wag their tail because they're very excited to see another dog. And when cats see another cat, they perk up, and a lot of times they will not do anything. Next, it is necessary to state how dogs are way more playful than cats. Dogs are always looking for somebody to play with, and unlike cats, who most of the time, they just have a little hangy thing that they hit, or the big poles and like the house things that they climb, and they usually just do that by themselves, whereas dogs are always looking for somebody, a human to play with, or another dog. And then also, dogs tend to have a lot more energy because they're always looking for somebody to play with. Meanwhile, cats are always lazy, and they kind of tend to themselves and not looking for much excitement or much playing with. And dogs will also always beg for treats for humans to play with them. These playful actions are the difference between like cats and dogs, as in they always want something, and they need a reason, or they want a reason to play with a human. And finally, cats are a lot more aggressive and destructive than dogs. And yeah, puppies are destructive sometimes, but you can teach them not to be and tell them that's bad, and they learn. Meanwhile, cats, pretty much their whole lives, they rip up carpets, they hang on curtains, and they'll just jump around and scratch up and destroy a lot of things. And also, with cats having to use a litter box, it makes a mess. With dogs, all you have to do is just let them outside, and they do their business, and there is no need to really watch them or see what they're doing. It's a lot more relaxing. You don't have to worry about them making a mess inside the house. And with cats, also, in adulthood, with being more aggressive, they never really learn to be less aggressive than dogs. You can't really teach a cat to be less aggressive as you can a dog. And also, going back to dogs being a lot more loving, they always, if you tell, dogs also listen a lot better than cats, because you can just say, "Here, buddy, you want a treat?" And if they're outside, they'll come running. Meanwhile, cats, if you call their name, they're most likely just going to be sitting there and not really do anything. So therefore, dogs are just a lot more compassionate to humans, and that's why they are called man's best friend, because you get such a great bond, and it's such a hard separation being away from them. Unlike cats, they do not really have that bond between dogs.